A lady in Indianapolis had been away from the church for 38 years. She told me, after her neighbor was encouraging her to come back to the church, that she said, "I don't think I can go because I'm possessed." The neighbor and the lady went and talked to the local priest. That priest called me and says, "There's something here that's over my head to deal with. I don't know what to do." I agreed to meet with this lady, her friend, and the priest of the parish. And the woman told me that when she was growing up in Mexico, her father began to rape her at the age of 7, and it continued over a 5-year period. At the age of 12, her father turned his attention to her younger sister. She told me, "I was shattered, I was broken, and I blamed God for allowing this to happen." She said, "I turned to witches and shamans and sorcerers who told me that they could help me put the pieces of my life back together." But again, whenever we turn to the world of the occult, the power there is the power of the devil, and there can be no healing, only even more brokenness. She begins to sob and weep, and she looks at me and says, "Will you help me?" And I looked her right in the eyes and I said, "Jesus is the one who's going to help you." And when I said that, her eyeballs turned green. Her pupils became slanted like a serpent, and this voice comes out of her mouth and says, "Who's he? He has no power over us." Her friend jumped over the table, literally, to get away from her. This other priest, sitting to my right, he fell to his knees and began rattling off Hail Mary prayers as fast as he could. I got up, went over, placed my hand on the head of this person. The demon is looking at me with these green eyes, cussing me out, calling me every name in the book. I reached in my pocket, took out holy water, blessed the person. The demon began to whimper and cry and then fell to the floor. Now, this was not the time to do the exorcism.